Hello students, welcome to our class and our today's topic dissociation of ionic compound from chapter number 5 acids, bases and salts. In my previous lecture I explained you the ionic compound. We know ionic compound having two constituent elements that are cation and anion. So let's move on our today's topic dissociation. So students, when ionic compound like HCl, that is common salt, sugar, sawdust, okay, sand, then when we add any ionic compound in the water, then after dissociation, an ionic compound form an aqueous solution. Then what is the aqueous solution? So the solution where solvent is water. Okay, so let's see, we will go through our textbook. Open page number 59. Heading dissociation of ionic compound. On dissolving in water an ionic compound means where the compound having two constituent elements, cation and anion. Cation means positive charged ion, anion means negative charged ion. So an ionic compound forms an aqueous solution. In the solid state, an opposite charged ions in the ionic compound are sitting side by side. Yes, here let's see the example of NaCl, sodium chloride. When we add a sodium chloride here in the water, then here the sodium chloride is in solid state, So first this compound sitting down side by side. Clear? Then when an ionic compound begins to dissolve in water, we know salt or sugar dissolve in water completely. So when dissolving processes start, the water molecule push the molecular formula of water, H2O. Okay, H2O is a molecular formula of water. So when a dissolving process starts, then the water molecule pushes themselves in between the ions of compound. Here sodium chloride, after dissociation break down in the sodium ion and chlorine ion. Sodium, that is cation, positive charged ion, and chlorine, negative charged ion. Here in bracket AQ is written. So AQ stands for aqueous solution. AQ is for aqueous solution. Water molecule push themselves in between the ions of compound and separate them from each other. Yes, separate these ions. Water molecule pushes this ion and separate them. NaCl separates in the sodium ion, that is cation, and chlorine ion, that is anion, negative ion. Clear? Then that is to say, an ionic compound dissociates while forming an aqueous solution, and after dissociation, aqueous solution is formed. Clear, student? So this is a dissociation of NaCl. Okay, NaCl, sodium chloride, common salt. Each of the dissociated ions in the aqueous solution is surrounded by water molecule. In this aqueous solution, each ions means plus ion, cation and anion. Each ion surrounded by water. This is a water. Here in the aqueous solution, each ion surrounded by water. So in this equation here, this state is indicated by writing AQ, meaning aqueous. Here NaCl, after dissociation of NaCl, after dissolving in water, when water molecule pushes between the ion, then sodium ion and chlorine ion is formed in the aqueous form. Okay, Na plus Cl ion, Na ion plus Ca ion, and here Aq stands for aqueous. Aq stands for aqueous. Clear? I hope you understood this topic. Then next one is the Arrhenius theory. What is the Arrhenius theory? The Swedish scientist Arrhenius put forth the theory of acid and base. Acid and base. So according to the Arrhenius theory, acid, I explained in my previous lecture where I explained you the definition of acid and base. So let's see again. An acid is a substance which on dissolving in water, gives rise to H ion. H ion means H ion, positive ion. Okay, so gives rise to H ion as the only cation. So let's see the example of acids. Here some example. Let's take one example. HCl. Okay, so HCl, that is in gaseous state. So after dissociation, dissolving in water, and after dissociation, H ion, that is in aqueous form, plus Cl ion, that is anion, Cl ion. So after dissociation, H ion as a cation. Okay, after dissociation, when H ion is formed as a cation, so that compound is called, that substance is called the acid. Clear? So again I repeat it by Arrhenius definition of acid. An acid is a substance which on dissolving in water, gives rise to H ion, as a cation. Cation means positive ion. So that substance is called acid. Clear? Then example of HCl or H2SO4. In this example also, after dissociation, H ion form and SO4 is negative ion. Okay, so here H ion negative. So when H ion is formed after dissociation, so that's why H2SO4 is also acid. Clear? Then again one example, HSO4. This is also acid because here H ion formed after dissociation. Clear? So when after dissociation H ion formed as a cation is called the acid. This compound, this substance is called the acid. Same as base. What is the base? So after according to Arrhenius, base is a substance. Base is a substance which on dissolving in water. Let's take one example, NaOH. This is acid. Then base is a substance which on dissolving in water gives rise, after dissociation gives rise Na plus ion, that is Na plus ion, that is cation. Okay, and plus, that is in form of aqueous solution, plus OH ion. Here OH ion minus, that is anion. So base is a substance which on dissolving in water gives rise to the OH ion as an anion, is called base. So in base, after dissociation, OH ion is formed, and in acid, after dissociation, H ion is formed as a cation. H ion as a cation, and here in example of base, OH ion formed as a anion, as a negative ion. Clear? So acid and base. Then student, let's see one example again. calcium hydroxide, CaOH twice. After dissociation, Ca plus ion plus OH minus ion. This is an aqueous solution. So here in this example, OH ion formed as an anion. So this is calcium hydroxide is also base. Clear? And this was today's lecture. I hope you understood all the terms, dissociation, acid and base according to the Arrhenius. So I hope you understood. If you have any query, you can message me. So rest we will see in the next lecture. So till the time, goodbye. Thank you very much.